Oh, we're just finishing up the Knicks. Could the Knicks actually be good this year? I mean, could the Knicks could they actually be good? What up, Playboy? Could the Knicks actually be good? 49 points in the second quarter. Trier with a freaking flurry stuff. The end of the third quarter. Hardaway 31 points. Vonleh and Cantor with double doubles. Knox looked good. I mean, what's up, everybody? So, yeah, I mean, could the Knicks be a good team this year? Before we get into the ALCS, like I said, just finishing up with the Knicks. I mean, crazy that they got 119 points already. This is nuts. I didn't expect this. Give me a little hope as a Knicks fan. What's up, everybody? Uh, the Sixers are very talented. They got a good young team. So I'm hoping for the Knicks, man. I'm hoping that the Knicks, they got so many young guys. I could be wrong. I think they got two guys in the roster that are in their 30s. These guys are so young, and they look really good tonight. Just a lot of energy, a lot of fast pace. I like to see that from them, man. Yeah, it was, Tyler. I mean, it was just crazy. They were 19 out of 28. He said Hardaway just caught fire. And like Alonzo, I mean, Trier, that dunk was just sick. I mean, it brought the crowd to a tizzy. So that was freaking awesome, man. It was a good game to watch tonight. You know, like I said, could the Knicks actually be good? I mean, they rocked the Hawks tonight. Hawks didn't know. The Knicks got off to a bit of a slow start. They were down by 8 early, and then a lot of turnovers early on. But I think that might have just been jitters and butterflies in the stomach or whatever. But wow, just a great game. And man, you want to talk about just a jolt to start the year and give Knicks fans some hope that we might be turning a corner. I mean, we're doing this without Kristaps Porzingis, so it could be really good. This is true. Cruz on. What's up, NYG Joe? Cruz on. Sleeves Bison. Yeah, the Knicks have not won in my lifetime, and I am old as hell. Speaking of old as hell, I can't believe Vince Carter. Vince Carter's still in the league. Vince Carter's my age. He's still in the league. Vince Carter old. Vince Carter's an old dog. What up, EDP 445? Not the real EDP 445. I don't think. Is it? I'll never be able to tell because it's not a. I don't know if it's the real one or not because there's no check mark there, and I can't check the channel. But that is EDP 445. That's the real one. I don't know if it is the real one or not. But I am doing a video for you tomorrow and putting the link to your channel on my video because I think that's BS what they did to you, and it pissed me off, to be honest, because you did a lot of hard work for that channel and you shouldn't have lost it. And I know you'll build this one up fast, so I'm gonna I'll put the link in this too when I'm done with it, and then I'm gonna do a video for you tomorrow, and I'll share the channel because it's BS, dude. It sucks. So I'll help you out any way I can, man. I am watching the Knicks take flight. That's what I said. We're finishing with the Knicks, and then I'll go to the ALCS. But that's what I was just talking about, man. The Knicks tonight, just fire. I mean, just fun. The Garden was alive. You know, scored 125 points so far. Big hook shot there. I love Cantor. Cantor and Vonleh with double doubles. I love guys that get double doubles. To me, that's hard work, man. Those double rebounds. Kevin Knox looked, like I said, Kevin Knox looked good. Giants gonna win on prime time. They have to play a hell of a game if they plan on doing that, man. You know. Yeah, definitely the young guys, Mets. Like I said, I don't think we have. I think there's two guys in this team that are in their 30s. Everyone else is in their 20s. There's a lot of guys in their young 20s. So the Knicks are on MSG, Playboy. But Eddie Lee Wilkins, God, I remember him. You want to talk about a blast in the past? Wow, that was a blast in the past. Eddie Lee, Gerald Wilkins. I remember those guys, man. So yep. I don't honestly, Genji. I have no idea. I don't follow the NBA like I do the other sports. I follow the Knicks, and that's really it. The NBA is just um, I don't know, man. The NBA is not what it used to be to me. So I have a hard time following the whole thing. Just the Knicks. And tonight, you know, it's got to make David in Atlanta feel good though. Watching, it's got to make him. It's got to make him feel good, knowing that the Knicks just the Knicks just whooped that ass tonight. 126-99. I mean, that's a we demolished the Hawks tonight, man. Azonia. Nope. Oh, to follow. But I'll tell you what, though, man. When I think about EDP channel, I think it's garbage what they did to him. I think it's BS. I mean, I know we almost lost it before, and hopefully it's just like I don't know what happened, but I told him that tomorrow. I mean, when I'm done with this, I will put the link to his channel in this, and then I'm going to do a video promoting his channel tomorrow because it's just the dude worked. Whether you like the guy or don't like the guy, he worked very hard at that channel to build it to what it was, and it's crap that they took it away from him. So it's just stupid, man. I agree with you, dude. I do. It's dumb. I mean, like I said, you worked hard for that, and you deserve all those subs. And it's crap that they took it away from you. So, like I said, when I end the stream tonight, I'll put your link here, and I'll do a video tomorrow, and I'll put it in there and promote your channel. Not that I can really help you much, but I'll do whatever I can. I mean, I don't have the kind of clout you did, but if I can get you any of those guys back or anybody that doesn't know who you are or doesn't know your channel, I'll do whatever I can, man. Is that who did it? Because I don't even know what happened. I really don't. Somebody told me today, or I saw videos about it today, and I was like, what the, come on, man. So I'll sign his petition. Listen. I don't like what YouTube's. It made me change my format. That's for sure. You can't. This whole thing should be freedom of speech. I don't know what video got taken down. I don't know why his videos got taken down, why his channel got taken down. I don't understand it. But if it's just for swearing, number one, you can put it's not meant for younger viewers. And you can put that disclaimer in there that it's not for younger viewers. And number two, it's freedom of speech, man. I mean, we have freedom of speech here. So, I don't know. Just stupid. Stupid to me. But yeah, that's the thing. You never know with these now because there's no check mark. I still think it's crap what they do. And what's up, Big Blue Elo? But yeah, the Knicks tonight. I don't know if the Giants are gonna make a trade. I mean, what would they trade? I don't even know what we can do at this point. I think we got what we got. I don't really know how we can improve the team, to be honest with you. But we'll see. I will say this: the Astros are letting me down, man, because this starting pitching. Here I am raving about their starting pitching strength, but their starting pitching's been terrible, man. So All right, 126, 103. I'm going to go to the baseball game. Knicks got it. I will say this. I saw that home run call overturned by gobbler neck Joe West. Joe West chewing his gum and all the fat in his neck is moving around. Joe West is a slob, okay? That umpire he's chewing gum and his neck is flapping around. How fat are you if you chew gum and your neck wobbles? So he overturns Altuve's home run, which was complete garbage because Mookie Betts jumped into the freaking stands to try to take the ball out of there, and he got hit by a fan, and they called Altuve out. Garbage. So what up, Andrew? What's up, Genji? Gabriel's a Pats fan, Patriots fan. It could be, Playboy. Dodgers are up 3-1. That's actually surprising to me. It really is, but it is. Yeah, I hear you. EDP's dead. Do I agree with John Mara? As I said in my video today, John Mara knew exactly what. John Mara is not stupid. He knows Odell Beckham's a loose cannon. He knows the type of person Odell Beckham is. You decided to keep him here and give him 5 years, $95 million. He knows Odell Beckham runs off at the mouth. What does he expect? Really? He's surprised by this? I agree. Make plays in the field. Shut your damn mouth. Stop talking to the media. I agree. Make plays in the field. He ain't done a damn thing. Okay? But, again, whatever. I don't even know what to say about that. I said it in my video today. You decide to sign him. That's on you. You know what he is? He's been there 4 years. It ain't like he was there 4 games. Like, we got to sign this kid to a multi-million-dollar deal without knowing what he is. You know what he is. You know the type of person he is. You know he's a headache. You know he's a distraction. Okay? You know he's a sideshow act. And you wanted him there. So you got him. You made your bed. Lie in it. Yeah, Mets, it was nice to get the Knicks. The Knicks might actually be good. The Knicks might save our winter, Mets. And you know, Xavier, who the hell would have ever thought we'd be saying, hey, at least we got our Knicks? Who the hell would have ever thought that? The Knicks have as many wins as the Giants now. The Knicks have as many wins as the Giants. That's pretty funny. You going to a game? Awesome. I would love to get to the Garden. I've already talked about EDP's channel. I think it's bull that it got taken down, and he worked hard for that channel, and it's unfortunate. I don't know. YouTube is supposed to be freedom of speech, man. So I don't exactly know what happened, but it's a shame. How's Atlanta's D? Well, they got ripped up tonight. I don't know if you're talking about the Hawks or the Falcons. Neither one of them got a defense. I hear you, Mets. That's why I don't go to the Garden. It's expensive, man. Yeah. Well, listen, Odell Beckham he's a phenomenal talent. He's very passionate. His passion is misguided sometimes. He says some dumb things. He's not right in the head. We know that. But like I said, the Giants wanted to sign him, so they signed him, man. You don't like EDP, Gabriel? Obviously. So it was that video that did it, huh? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know it. Yeah, Hardaway had a good game tonight, man. He definitely did. Like I said, Vonleh and Cantor each had double doubles, and Knox, and they look good tonight. Yes, he did. He did. Vince Carter, like I said, Vince Carter might actually be older than me. He is definitely at least my age, if not older. I'm sitting there going, how many of these guys weren't even on the court with him tonight? I'm like, how many of these guys weren't even born and Vince Carter was playing in the NBA? Like Kevin Knox was not born when Vince Carter started in the NBA. Then Lakita was not born when Vince Carter started in the NBA. So, yeah, the Falcons' defense is horrible. I hear you, Marvin. I'm with you on that. Like I said, fat ass Joe West just decided to take a home run away from him earlier. Who, Vince Carter's 41? All right, so he's a year younger than me. He's still old as hell. That dude old. Well, Tuve should have a home run tonight too, man. Yeah, bad dog in New York for New York, David. Always. No, I hear you, Andrew. No, I agree. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about the damn Giants and what to do. I don't. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. And that's really what listen, number one, that video that I had to do, it was unfortunate. I tried not to go there. Come on. Altuve is a double no one out and they can't get him over, man. You know. So thank you about the vid earlier. Yeah, like I said, that was unfortunate. I mean, he did that to me once before. I kind of let it slide. I came out with a video. I didn't put the guy on blast. I was pretty much saying, listen, without saying his name, pretty much saying, listen, you feel one way about Eli. A lot of us feel a different way about Eli. It doesn't mean we're less of a fan. Don't mean we're not fans. Just means we think it's time for him to hang it up. Don't mean we don't appreciate him, all this stuff. I thought it was over. And then I see that video. And pretty much at the beginning of my video, when I play that, what he says, if you want to come at me or whatever, say my name, I took that as bad dog, call me out. That's what I took it as. Come on, bad dog. That's what I took it as. So I'm sitting there going, okay, well, if that's what you want me to do, I'm going to do it. But I am very passionate about my team. I love my team. As I said, my thing is I am not loyal to players. I love the players that play for the Giants. I root for the players that play for the Giants. But they're not going to play for the Giants forever. If they go somewhere else, I'm not going to root for them. Altuve going to score this game. It's tied. 3-3. Well, that's the thing, David. I try to be as honest as I can about stuff. And again, I love Eli Manning. I've said that I don't know how many times. But he's not helping us win. And that is all that matters to me. Okay? If Odell Beckham went to, say he signed with the Raiders instead of the Giants, do you think I'd sit there and go, well, I want to root for Odell Beckham? Hell no, I wouldn't care what Odell Beckham did with the Raiders. I could care less. Whoever took his place is the guy I'd root for because he's wearing my team's colors. That was the point when I named all those guys, and I missed a bunch of names that I wanted to say because like I said, I lived through a lot of players, and my point was they come in here and they leave, and they come in and they leave, and they come in and they leave. And through it all, I root for the Giants. That's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of it. And when they don't do their job, or I don't feel they're playing well, I'm just going to let them. I mean, that's how it is. I feel like if you're not going to help the team win, I don't want you here. I want guys that can help the team win. If you're not good at what you do, like an Eric Flowers, I'm going to criticize you. You know, if you're not good like an Eli Apple, I'm going to criticize you. If you play bad like Eli Manning has for 2.5 years now, I'm going to criticize you. I don't care. I'm like anybody else. The tabloids do it, the media, the talk shows. If a player is not producing, especially in this market, they get ripped. So I'm just a New Yorker. That's all it is. I'm a New Yorker. So I have that attitude about me. I want my team to win. I want my players to do well. But if they don't, I want to call them out on it. And that's all it is. Knicks going 82-0. Well, we only got 81 more to go, Jaden, and we're all set. Yes, the Knicks have as many wins as the Giants, and it's I tell you, it was a very good night for the Knicks. I was very happy with the way they played tonight. That second quarter was unbelievable. So, but if you haven't done so, I'm pretty sure everyone in here is subscribed to me. But if you haven't done so, sub the channel up, hit the thumbs up button, and do all that stuff for me. Let's go, Astros. Big rip and a miss of that curveball. And that'll do it. But the Astros come get up off the deck and tie the game anyway. Yeah, Xavier, that was the other thing. Like I said, loyalty don't win the games. Loyalty's nice. Being a good teammate's nice. It don't help us win on Sunday if you play like garbage. I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I tried to do it in a discreet manner the first time. But he just felt like he had to push me. I really don't know. I honestly don't. I don't know what the hell prompted him to make videos. And like I said, I don't think there was anybody that was fooled about who the video was about. Especially with the WFAN thing. That right there said, well, okay. But again, it's all good. So the Knicks, I think you meant to put, but they actually do, man. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't even know if there is a Giants Mafia anymore. I don't know if there has been a Giants Mafia anymore. Urinating Tree is funny as hell. Definitely is. Definitely is. But it's all good, man. He is funny. Urinating Tree is hilarious. That's a good channel. That is. Is there? I don't even know, Mets, because I don't hear anybody mention it. I never hear him mention it. And I don't even know. I mean, I really don't know. It seems like a lot of factions have just dismantled. It's like they're done. Thanks, Duke. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, I know you've said Giants Mafia before, but still, and I mean, I watch all you guys, so it's not like, but like I said, me not being in the TTC anymore kind of changes things. But you guys will always be my boys. It don't matter. That's where I started. It's where I came from. And like I said, just, it was unfortunate that I had to do that. Now, yesterday, I tried to do that video yesterday, and YouTube was screwed up. So I don't know if it must have. What's up, Dwayne? You must have uploaded at one point because somebody said in one of the comments, "Where did your video go?" I didn't even know it was up there because I was like, it didn't load. Delete it, and I deleted it. And then, I was like, well, I have to do it again today. So that's what happened. Yeah, I had no idea because it just kept saying there was an internal server error. I'm like, well, it didn't upload, so I got to redo it. And it is what it is. But like I said, it was unfortunate that I had to do that. Some crazy mofo. So, yeah, Saquon's unbelievable, man. Saquon is a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's really the reason we even watch Sundays. I mean, Gurriel with the out. We need the Astros to win this game, man. Well, I think that happened to a lot of people. I think YouTube went down. I couldn't get anything. And I was trying to get the Sports Series live stream, and I looked, and they had like 40 people watching them. Like, Sports Series usually has like, 700 to like 2,000 people watching their stream. So something was going on last night. I am too, Mets, but it don't look like that's going to happen. Yeah, I hear you, Xavier. But the Dodgers, man, that game 2 win for them was huge to get that win. They were about to go down 0-2, and they came back and won that game, man. That was big for them for sure to come back and tie that series up, and I think they've rode the momentum ever since. So. Is that what happened? CDP's channel knocked out YouTube, pretty much. I know, but that's what I'm saying. 3-2 series lead, but they could have lost game 2 very easily, crazy mofo, and it would have been a completely different series. That was a horrible call by Joe West. I think his neck fat got in the way of his eyes, man. I've never seen a dude with it's not even fat. Like, I don't even know what Joe West's neck is. It's like a jello mold. Like, Joe West has a jello mold neck. You know, I don't even know what to say. It's just ridiculous. You know, it really is. You think he did? Yeah, I didn't finish watching it, Marvin. I mean, there's no way I was staying up that late. There's no way I was staying up that late. Jello, it's a jello mold neck. Oh my God, Saquon's way more exciting than Zeke. Zeke cannot do the things that Barkley does. Not even close. Not even close. It's rare that helicopters go by here. I don't know. Sleet his biceps. I don't think Joe West is skinnier than A-Bomb, man. The Jets did lose to the Browns, and I called that one too. Yes, he does, muchacho. Yeah, absolutely does. Oh God, yeah. There's all kind. There's Sleeta's drinks. There's Sleeta's in my mom's basement. There's Rochelle rocks. There's all kinds of things, man. No, we don't do any Halloween stuff here. You gotta go a ways away to get to the Halloween stuff, man. You have to. So, yeah, Barkley is special. He's a special guy. I mean, he's a special kind of player. He's a lot of fun to watch, man. That's for sure. What's up, Noah? Yeah, Zeke just doesn't have the explosiveness of a Saquon Barkley. Like Saquon Barkley, get to the hole, make a couple cuts, stiff arm, and go 65 yards in a blink of an eye. Where Zeke is just more of a bruiser. You know, Zeke depends on the offensive line to open up the hole. Can't really make the hole himself. Can't really make guys miss. He can run over people because he's a big dude. And again, you don't really have the breakaway speed of a Saquon Barkley. So Barkley's the better back. I mean, Barkley has to play more years, but Barkley definitely has better tools than Ezekiel Elliott. I don't think anybody that watches those two can debate that. You know. So yes, Gurley is the best in the league. Gurley is better than Barkley right now. I can't say he isn't, but Barkley could definitely be the best in a couple of years. He's got that kind of talent. I don't dress up for Halloween. I'm gonna be bad dog for Halloween. Yes, he is. Yeah, that's Joe. I should be Joe Namath. Yeah, I should be Joe. Just walk around with a bottle of scotch with. Kiss you, Susie Culver. I should be Jerry Reese for Halloween. Nah, people around here probably throw stones at me. I did know. I was watching that before this game, man. I was talking about the Knicks, how they have as many wins as the Giants, and how they look good tonight, man. A lot of energy on that floor tonight for the Knicks. Just a lot of young guys and a lot of pace. You know, it was great to see. As I said, could the Knicks actually be good this year? Could they be good? Who knows? No. Vinny Testaverde. You know who I get a lot? Not even Testaverde. I don't know if there's anybody in here that's older than me. Probably not, because I'm an old bastard. You know what I get? You know what I've gotten a lot? You know what quarterback people say I look like? This is an old school guy. Look up Vince Ferragamo for the Rams back in the early 80s. I saw that guy. I said, you know what? Okay. The Testaverde thing, I think I can see a little bit. But look up Vince Ferragamo of the Rams. They got him. You go sit down, grab some wood there. But Vince Ferragamo is a quarterback that I got a lot. So I look like Vince Ferragamo. So yeah, look up Vince Ferragamo from like 1982. I know, J-Dog, the Knicks were fire tonight. It was great, man. Oh, yeah, I remember Steve Grogan of the Pats. He got his ass kicked in Super Bowl 20. 3-3, Jacob. 3-3. Yeah, I could do that. I could wear the fat suit, be Eric Flowers. You know, if you guys haven't subbed up the channel, man, hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and hang out with Bad Dog. And again, if you guys are into horror, I mean, this pretty much looks like the same people, but just in case there's somebody new here, if you guys like horror movies, man, I'm telling you, Halloween night, I'm going to do a live stream, and I'm going to show off the DVDs of my horror movie collection, and there is a lot of them, and there's a lot of obscure things and things you've probably never heard of, never seen, so it'll be fun, man. I'm looking forward to that in honor of my man Geomon, whose birthday it is on Halloween. An avid horror fan like me. So, yeah, thanks, David. I appreciate that, man. You know, appreciate you guys. I do. You know I do. But Ben McAdoo. I just, the dressing up days for me are done. He struggled with the turnovers, but other than that, he played pretty well, I thought. You know, he didn't do bad. But thanks, Jed. I appreciate it. I thought Knox did okay. He'll improve, but you know he can score. The Knicks in general just look great tonight. I mean, they turned over the whole team. They scored 49 points in the second quarter. That's the second most, or tied for the second most they've ever scored in the history of the Knicks in a quarter, and the most they've ever scored in the second quarter. That was impressive, man. Hardaway Jr. was great. Sometimes Tim Hardaway Jr. gets a little out of control with his shots. He reminds me of John Starks a little bit in that Tim Hardaway Jr. get really streaky and then just start firing from all angles, you know, and not taking good shots. Starks used to do that. But I like when Hardaway is aggressive going to the hoop, you know, more so than just settling for the three. I think when he has a nice mix of driving to the basket and, you know, initiating contact, I think that Hardaway's a much better player when he's doing that rather than just settling for threes. So Hardaway definitely was good tonight. Like I said, Vonleh and Cantor each had double-doubles. I thought Knox did well. I mean, he's going to get better. Thoughts on the Texans right now? They're heading in the right direction. This is my pick to go to the Super Bowl. At least they're kind of making a comeback now. You know. Oh yeah, Alonzo Trier, man. Like I said, dude, that dunk he had at the end of the third quarter was sick. It was sick. He's a scorer. You know, I don't know where the hell he came from either, to be honest with you. I never heard of that kid in my life, but man, he played well tonight. Yeah, we're getting rid of the dead weight. The Knicks pretty much changed their whole team. I think they have 10 new players on their team this year. So it's going to – I mean, I didn't watch any preseason games, so it's going to take me a while to get used to the roster. But I liked what I saw tonight. That was a lot of fun. Man, I'm watching them going up and down the court, hitting threes, playing defense. You know, it was like, damn. Could the Knicks be good? So like I'm saying, could the Knicks actually be good this year? Could the Knicks be something this year? You know. I don't have a feeling on Kevin Durant's divorce. I didn't even know Kevin Durant was married. I would like Kevin Durant to divorce the Warriors and come to the Knicks. It'd be nice to have a veteran of that presence with all these young guys here. That would be nice. You know. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I didn't even know that, Noah. I don't know, Callie. They were good tonight. They were fun tonight. You know. Yeah, that's the thing with me, Mets. I mean, I am a Knicks fan. Stay fair. Go on. He just said it was a foul ball and a home run. How can it be both? Tony Kemp and the Astros fans are alive. That guy just said it's a foul ball and a home run. Yeah, KD on the Knicks, I would take it. I hear this all the time. This is a big rumor about Durant going to the Knicks. They're talking about he's comfortable over there. Does he really want to take? He wants a challenge, but does he really want to take on the challenge of being a Knick and being on a bad team and all this stuff? They talk about exactly what I said. If he wins a championship here, the guy will be revered for the rest of his life. But no, I do not have a Wawa out here. Yeah, I know exactly, Big Blue Elo. Can you imagine? That'd be funny. David and Atlanta would have a fit if both the Hawks got murdered by by the Knicks and the Giants to it. The worst sport to watch and play for me, soccer probably. I'm not really into soccer, and I hated playing soccer, and I hated soccer. I just thought it was a lot of running around for no reason. So I was a track runner. At least I could run and stop. I just need to run around aimlessly. Dude, I don't even understand it. So probably that. Yeah, the Astros, man. It wasn't a foul ball, though. My golfer, hell no. The only thing I do when I golf is drink. I like to drive the cart around with a beer in my hand. That's as much golfing as I suck at golf. I was a great bowler, though, believe it or not. I was a fantastic bowler. I don't brag about really being good at anything. I was a pretty good track runner because I could fly when I was young. Not good at football. I was too small. Decent baseball player, not great. Couldn't play basketball to save my life when I was young. Just a playground guy, not a team guy. But man, I was a great bowler. Do Common I beef now? I'm done with it. I don't have beef with him. What I have beef with, no, I can't even skate. When I have beef, I can't speak. What I have beef with, say that 5 times really fast, is the sneak dissing. And they're coming at me sideways. And I tried to be nice about it the first time. And then he had to do it again. And I said, no, I'm not doing this again. You want me to call you up? Pretty much that's what he said. You want to make a video about Pizzle, say my name. So I said, all right, you want me to call you out? Then that's what I'm going to do. And I told him that right in the comments section. I said, no, you ain't talking about me because I got no problem doing it. And it was unfortunate that I had to come to that. It really was because I didn't want to do that. I tried to avoid it. I tried to avoid it with the last video I did talking about how, listen, just because we disagree on Eli Manning don't mean Giants fans ain't Giants fans if they don't like Eli Manning being there anymore. If you think he's done and it's time to retire, don't mean we're less of a fan than anyone else. We can all agree that we're Giants fans and we don't always need to agree on everything. He didn't want to do it that way. So I didn't have a choice. Because like when Nitro Freak and EDP went out, Nitro Freak said, I stand up for myself. I don't care who you are. And that's me. I don't care who you are. You want to come at me, especially like that. And it aggravates me. Listen, if a Cowboys fan or an Eagles fan or Redskins fan or whatever comes out and says, you're not a fan, you're this, you're that, I don't really care what they say. When a Giants fan says it to me, especially somebody like him, that's going to irritate me. And again, I tried to let bygones be bygones. It didn't work out. But so no, I don't feel like I had beef with him, but I definitely had beef with what he did. No, I can't ice skate. I couldn't even stand on. I can't ice skate. I can't roller skate. I can't stand on skates. Not good. Would I watch a women's hockey game? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, I could really run when I was younger. I was very slender when I was in high school. I didn't really start gaining weight until I was about 25. So then I would say about 33, no, 34. 34, I decided it was time for me to get my ass back in the gym and get in shape. I haven't stopped doing that since. Yes, the Astros do need this win. I'm with you on that. Please win. You know, and hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button for me. What if Herbert doesn't declare? Then I guess we got to go with Drew Lock. I don't know. Ryan Finley, somebody. That's what I was when I graduated, Andrew. I was 130 pounds when I graduated high school. No, I don't play winter sports. I hate the winter, William. I hate it. I don't like anything to do with the winter. I like watching the Winter Olympics. That's about it. You know, that is about it. You know, I'd play the Rams. I don't know who they're playing. Who are the Rams in Houston playing? I haven't watched Tua play enough, to be honest with you. And Tua can't declare anyway. He's too young. I think he's 20 years old. I think he's a sophomore, so he can't even declare. You know. So 239. I think that's the highest I've ever been was 242 at one point. But and then I had to trim it down. He throws it away. George Springer is very good in the playoffs, man. Mets. 130 when you eat. Double chinning. I don't think I ever had a double chin, but I definitely was a 38 waist. And when I got to be a 38 waist, I said, that's way too big. I've never been that big. So I dropped it. I dropped 50 pounds in 6 months, got my ass down into the 190s. And then again, I go back up because I fall off the wagon of eating good. And then I got up to like 227 after my kid was born. I couldn't really work out as much as I wanted to. And I got up to about 227. And that's when the spring hit. I said, to hell with this. I got a really hardcore diet. I really got to just get myself back in there and kill myself. And it's really all about the diet. So again, I dropped 27 pounds in about 3 months' time. And everybody that saw me after that, because I wasn't really wearing tank tops in the gym, everybody in there saw me and thought I got bigger, even though I lost 27 pounds, because your muscles show a lot better when you cut the fat off your body. So you actually look bigger when you lose weight when you're a bodybuilder like I am. I mean, if you're a power lifter, you don't want to lose weight. You want that weight, but I don't lift like that. So I don't know. No, probably not. I mean, I did when I was younger, muchacho, but I just don't have time. I don't have time to do it. I mean, I would love to, but I just do not have time, man. I don't. Saquon is jacked. You know, Saquon is very jacked. Saquon's not a mistake. Saquon was. Altuve almost fell down when he hit that ball. But no, West Coast, no. It's not a mistake drafting Barkley. Barkley's the man. Again, the franchise quarterback would have sat behind Eli this year anyway. That's was my entire point. Rookie quarterback wasn't playing. I don't care if it was Mayfield, which I would have taken Mayfield. We didn't have a chance. I don't care if it was Darnold, Allen, Rosen, Lamar Jackson. None of those guys were going to unseat Eli Manning as a starter of this team. So Barkley's the right guy. You want a running back. You want a running game with a rookie quarterback. You do not. Can you imagine Sam Darnold playing behind the Giants' offensive line? You know, can you imagine that? What sports I play in high school? I played football, baseball, ran track and bowled. Those are my four varsity sports. Yeah, Saquon is ridiculous, man. Saquon is ridiculous. Well, Bill Belichick's right. Khalil Mack isn't even close. He's not even close to what Lawrence Taylor was. He's not. It's 4-3 Astros. Khalil Mack's not even in the same sentence with Lawrence Taylor. Not close. I don't know. They never show it. Chip Kelly, they should show it quite frequently, but no, they never show it. I'm sure she does. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's nice. No, I didn't know what to expect. I thought Saquon was going to be exciting, but I don't know if any Giants fan could have predicted him to be as just amazing as he is. I mean, he really is a special player, and to think we have that kind of talent at wide receiver. I mean, this is why I'm getting on Eli Manning's case. We have this kind of talent at running back and wide receiver, and they can't score. Think about that. I mean, you have got one of the most talented running backs in the league, if not the most talented. I'm not saying the best, but the most talented, along with one of the most talented wide receivers, and then one of the most talented number 2 receivers. And he can't score 20 points. I mean, you can't blame everything on the offensive line. Can't happen. The Seahawks can score. They have a worse offensive line than the Giants do. You know. So he's not going to respond. Cop already said he's not going to respond. And quite frankly, I don't care if he does or he doesn't. It doesn't matter to me. I said my piece. I'm moving on. My entire point in that video today was, number one, don't sneak this and come at me sideways. I don't like that. You got a problem with me, come at me like a man. That's fine. I still ain't gonna like it, and I'm still gonna respond. But do it. Have some guts and just come out and talk to me. But number two, and most important, was I wanted to let everyone, not just him, but pretty much everybody know, if you didn't know already, that this is all that matters to me, is the Giants. The players don't matter. You can't be loyal to a player that is letting your team down. It doesn't matter how good. Like I said in the first video I did when I addressed this, Lawrence Taylor was my favorite player. I saw the greatest defensive player in the history of football. The greatest player in the history of football on defense. I saw that man play for my team. Lawrence Taylor did things that, unless you actually watched him play, you could not fathom how good this guy was. He was otherworldly. And in 1992, he tore his Achilles tendon. 1993, he had 5 sacks. He was not good anymore. Do you have any idea how bad it hurt me to see a guy that was just an immortal player become mortal? A guy that led the Giants to 2 Super Bowl championships on defense, all of a sudden could not play anymore and had to retire. But guess what? When LT was gone in 93, at the end of the 93 season, 1994 came around. Still a Giants fan. I rooted for Corey Miller. Corey Miller took a spot. Corey Miller was no Lawrence Taylor. Corey Miller sucked. But that's who I rooted for. Come on. Did LT smoke crack? Does the sun come up in the morning? Yeah. LT will admit that he did the drugs. LT's admitted it. I mean, you can watch our Football Life. He admits that he did that stuff. Oh, my God. You talking about Altuve's homer? Absolutely, it was a home run. You know? Thanks, Dennis. I appreciate it. I hear you, Xavier. Yeah, Deion Sanders is a special player, too, man. He was really good, too. But Yeah, he actually taught. I don't know if you guys saw the A Football Life in Lawrence Taylor. It was only an hour long, and I swear it wasn't long enough. It should have been 2 hours. But he did mention that they briefly touched on that with the she was a prostitute. So he has mentioned something about them telling you they're one age. You don't ask for ID when they tell you they're, you just whatever. Listen, LT is LT's had a rough life off the field of football. But there's no denying that man's greatness on it. It's just how it is, man. And that's the whole thing. People can question the type of person he is. They can question all this. He does drugs. He does this. He does that. What LT does, what LT did, what guys like Beckham do, what they do does not affect me one bit. You play well for the New York Giants, I don't care what you do. It has no bearing on my life. Just play well for the Giants because I want the Giants to win. That's that simple. So, come on. There's another freaking stupid roller. Can Boston get any more breaks and calls go their way? Seriously. He was safe. Oh, yeah, he's out. My bad. Yeah, I don't know, Shockwave. As passionate as I am about the Giants, baseball is my first love. It has always been my first love. It always will be. But football is a much more intense sport. So I'm much more intense when I watch it. Like every play in football matters. Every play and every game is magnified because there's one a week. With baseball, it's a long season. The games are long. It's 9 innings. There's no clock. So you're going to have plenty of time to come back. I'm certainly not as animated with the Yankees as I am with the Giants, unless they're in the playoffs. Then I'm mad. But they did call him out, so he shouldn't come. Yeah, that's right, Xavier. He shouldn't compare anyone to LT. So it's a really good game, Saints-Ravens. The Ravens D against the Saints offense. But I got the Saints going to the Super Bowl, so I got to take the Saints. I don't even know if it's Eli's arm. I think it's Eli's shoulder that's messed up. I think Eli can't. I don't think Eli's shoulder can do it anymore. It's not even his arm. I think it's up here where he has no strength left. Kamara is freaking awesome. I'm sorry, Chris. Like I said, it Red Sox tied up. Good God Almighty! I think the Astros are just giving this series away, man. I'm serious. I really do. Their pitching is way better than this. Yeah, the Warrior. I think everybody's sick of the Warriors. I think Kamara could be the best running back in the league, even if Ingram is there. To be honest with you, he's definitely top 5. Definitely. I mean, right now, outside of Todd Gurley, Kamara's probably the best running back in the league. That's what I think. Because Le'Veon Bell's not playing. David Johnson's definitely not what he was. So I think Kamara's probably the best in the league outside of Todd Gurley. That's what I think. But I do think Saquon Barkley is making a push to get up in the top 5. Well, I think Barkley's a top 5 running back already. And you guys know I wouldn't say that if I didn't think that was true. If I thought Barkley was not a top 5 guy, I would not say Barkley's top. So I'm not pumping the guy up. I'm not just like, well, I got to pump him up because he's a Giant. I don't do that. That's how good Saquon Barkley's been. He's had 100 yards from scrimmage in every one of these games. And he's had massive runs, and he's shown all kinds of talent. He's had, he can catch the ball out of the backfield. Giants going 11-5 now. Not this year. Not this year. Maybe next year. We'll get a quarterback. Shore up the right side of the offensive line with the money we're going to save on JPP and Eli Manning. And we're going to play a last-place schedule, or we're playing a last-place schedule. The Giants are playing a last-place schedule this year. The schedule is so damn tough. It's unbelievable. But we'll have an easier schedule next year because they're not playing the NFC South. I would not want Derek Carr Mets. Number one, he makes a ton of money. And number two, I think he's overrated. I really do. I just think he's a younger version of Eli Manning. I do not want Derek Carr here. What I keep saying is wait till 2020 and get Russell Wilson. But I don't want to tank. I don't want to deal with another 2000 or another horrible year next year. But yeah, Carr is injury prone too. Yes. Yeah, but Carr, Afghanistan's right. Carr is so injury prone. It really is, man. Yeah, well, the Saints are a good team. Honestly, I think you can beat the Ravens. I think you can beat the Vikings. I think you can beat the Bengals. I think you can beat the Eagles. The only team I think you would lose to in there is the Rams. But again, you're my pick to go to the Super Bowl, so I'm not going to sit there and be picking against the Saints. Don't be so sure, West Coast. He'll go where the money is. Yeah, it could be either one of those guys. It could also be Ryan Finley. There's a bunch of guys the Giants can look at, man. I don't think they can do that. I don't think the Giants can win 14 straight. I think in 1986 they won 12 straight. I think they started out 5-2, and then they they would have finished 9. So it was 12 in a row. So they won 12 in a row in 86. Well, Flowers is already gone, good fella. They released Flowers. He's on the Jags. Yeah, Carr is bad. I don't know. I don't want Derek Carr. Derek Carr's a bad quarterback. Yeah, we'll see. You never know. I don't really want either one of them. Fitzpatrick's old as hell, too. Fitzpatrick shows a couple of signs of being really good, and then he just reverts back to being Ryan Fitzpatrick. So I really don't want either one of them. We need a young quarterback. That's what we need, man. Nick Bosa wouldn't hurt my feelings. I'll put it to you. I don't think the Giants are going to draft number 1, though. I don't think they're going to draft first overall. I think there's teams that are worse than the Giants. I think the Giants are going to draft about 3rd. But Nick Bosa is not going to hurt my feelings if that's who they ended up taking. Would not. Because Olivier Vernon can't stand the damn field, and he's always hurt. So Nick Bosa is supposed to be better than Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa is an absolute savage. Wouldn't hurt my feeling. But we'll see what the Giants do. We won't know for a year or 7 months, whenever the hell the draft is. May, 7 months from now. Of course, I remember Ryan Nassib. Jerry Reese traded up to get Ryan Nassib. Made no sense. Olivier Vernon can't stay healthy. So Jameis Winston, I think, has too much baggage. We already have that with Odell Beckham. When Winston got off the field problems, he's been suspended already. I don't want that. We already have a guy with baggage. I don't want Jameis Winston either. But trade for Nick Foles? No. Nick Foles ain't young either, man. Nick Foles has been around. And Nick Foles would get Nick Foles get creamed in New York because there's no offensive line. The Eagles' offensive line is not good either, and Foles got beat up there. So no, I wouldn't not want Nick Foles. What we need is a young, big, strong-armed, mobile quarterback from the school of Carson Wentz. You're 6'5", 240s with that rocket arm that can run. That's Justin Herbert. And Justin Herbert is a soft-spoken guy, and he's not on Instagram or Twitter, so he doesn't deal with social media. So that's the type of guy I want, man. When I think of Webb, I thought they should have given him a chance last year. Afghanistan, I thought that the Giants should have played. What the hell? We were 2-11 at one point. Eli's streak was already done. Why not play the kid the last 3 games and see what the hell he can do? They should have played him just to see what he could do. I mean, we had nothing to lose, so why not see if that guy could play? You know. Yeah, well, Cobb's from Tennessee, so that's why he's got that accent. He lives in Tennessee. I hear you. I hear you, William. That's what I mean. They gotta start playing these guys. This is true, Tyler. But I think Barkley's going to be the face of the franchise. Barkley just has that makeup to be, that. What's up, G-Man49? Good, man. Yeah, well, your bro is wrong, but we should have given him a chance. Yes, I don't want to sign Landon Collins. I think Landon Collins is overrated. Landon Collins had an incredible first half of 2016, and really that's it. He hasn't done much since. Joe Kelly looks like he needs a freaking shower. The dude just looks filthy. It's a filthy breaking ball right there. Carolina, the Giants already happened. It was in Carolina. That game already happened. That was a game that almost killed me because Gano hit a 63-yard field goal. No, I have. Come on, Gonzalez. No, I have a Landon Collins jersey. I loved that pick. When we traded up to get Landon Collins, I was very excited because I said this kid can play, and he had a very bad rookie season. And then he came out in 2016, and I was like, this is the guy I expected. He was an all-pro. I mean, this guy's great. And then he was mediocre for the rest of 2016. And then last year he quit. I felt like he quit. And then this year he can't tackle anymore. That's his whole strong point because we all know he can't cover or catch. He's got bad ball awareness. There's a base hit. Gurriel would have hit up the middle. Yeah, Landon Collins isn't Sean Taylor. Not close. Yeah, I said that before, Big Louie. Like I said, right out of the school of Dion Buchanan, hybrid linebacker, safety, because the closer Landon Collins gets to the line of scrimmage, the better he plays. So I always felt like they should try doing that too, move him to linebacker, because I think he would be better suited there. He'd be a small linebacker, but I think he could play linebacker better than he could play safety. Although he'd have to learn the position, but I do wish that they could do that. He was. Do I hate Eli Apple? I'm not a fan. Eli Apple's another one with terrible ball awareness. I mean, just look at that one pass with Nick Foles. When Carson Wentz had his arm hit and the ball just lofted up in the air, and Nelson Aguilar caught it, and Eli Apple's doing this. Eli Apple's doing this. Meanwhile, Aguilar is sitting there waiting for a ball to come down like a punt, and Apple's going, that, Oh, my God, Jackrabbit's been terrible this year. When Zach Ertz urinates all over you as a cornerback, that's pathetic. You got a perfect New York name, though. Yeah, he's rotten to the core. That's what he is. Eli Apple does get a lot of hate because he was a top 10 draft pick and he's terrible. This is why Jerry Reese got fired. You cannot constantly have bad pick after bad pick after bad pick. And pretty much since 2012, he's been doing it. Drafted Prince Amukamara in 2012. Or no, I'm sorry, it was David Wilson. Since 2011, really. He drafted Prince Amukamara in 2011. He should have drafted Mark Ingram. That's who he should have drafted. Didn't draft him, which led to us drafting David Wilson in 2012. David Wilson, unfortunately, had a neck injury and never really could play football, so that was a bust. But we wouldn't have had to draft a running back had we drafted Mark Ingram. We wouldn't have had to try to get David Wilson. 2013 was Justin Pugh. That was disgustingly poor. Should have drafted Tyler Eifert in that draft, not Justin Pugh. Obviously, Odell Beckham in 2014 was a fantastic draft, which is the whole reason Jerry Reese got to keep his job as long as he did, because if Beckham was average, he would have been gone. Then he was terrible with Flowers in 2015. That was just a horrendous freaking draft there. I don't know what the hell he was thinking there. Then Eli Apple in 2016, which my rant video on that pretty much tells you what I thought of it. And then Evan Ingram last year, who can't catch a cold because he constantly drops passes and he can't block at all. We didn't need a receiving tight end. And the Giants don't even use the damn tight end as a receiver. Needed a guy to help out the offensive line. Ingram couldn't do that. So it was bad picks. 2013 was a lame pick. We could have had Tyler Eifert rather than Justin Pugh. I hope we win on Monday too, Alfonso. It would be great to freaking win a game. I mean, at least Kittle's healthy. I obviously don't watch enough from the Niners to know how good Kittle is, but I like Red Ellison too. I think Red Ellison can do just fine. He can block and he can catch. We play Monday night against the Falcons, Jedi. What would I do if I was on a desert stranded on a desert island with Eric Flowers? I'd knock him out and use him to float to a different island. That's what I'd have to do. 4-4, Dwayne. 4-4. Red Sox tied it up at the top of the inning, unfortunately. Well, I think the Will Hernandez pick's good. I think Will Hernandez is getting better every week. I think he's going to be a good one, man. I liked that pick. That was probably my favorite pick. Well, when we first got him, that was my favorite pick in the draft until I saw how good Saquon Barkley is. Then it's like, dude, this guy is freaking ridiculous. But I think Will Hernandez is getting better every week. So, no. Yeah, Evan Ingram has a lot of problem hanging on to the ball. Well, that's another one, Chris. Laramie Tunsil would have been the smart pick there, but because of all that crap that went on, with the whole drugs and everything and him in the mask and everything, that scared everybody away. Listen, Laramie Tunsil should have been a top 5 pick. That threw everything off in that draft. That made Joey Bosa go earlier than people thought he was going to go. The Dolphins stole Laramie Tunsil. I mean, I wanted the Giants to draft Laramie Tunsil, but I knew they wouldn't because they don't go after those type of players. I mean, you could say that we have one in Beckham, but I don't think Beckham had that when he was in college. The Astros need a hit right here. Well, Joey Bosa is very good. Joey Bosa is awesome. What would I do if I was locked in a room with those guys? I would want to smack Aaron Boone in the head. That's number one. Jerry Reese, I just probably kicking the nads as hard as I could, just because. Ben McAdoo, whatever. I don't even hate McAdoo. McAdoo is McAdoo. I mean, the guy was a clown, but he had a bad team. I mean, they gave him 2 years. He did take the team to the playoffs. you know. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Shepard was good, but other than that, wasn't a bad one. I think we drafted Darian Thompson in that draft. He's not even on the team anymore. Pretty sure we drafted Paul Perkins in that draft. He's none of the. I don't think Paul Perkins is on the team anymore. Who the hell else did we draft? I'm trying to think of who the hell was our 4th-round pick. B.J. Goodson. I don't even know if B.J. Goodson's healthy. So I never watched the Cube, so I don't know what that is. But yeah, but you have to also look at the quarterbacks there, Chris. You have to look at the quarterbacks that those two guys have throwing to them. Sterling Shepard could be as good as Michael Thomas if Drew Brees was throwing him the ball. He doesn't have Sterling Shepard has not had a good Eli Manning ever throw him the ball. Eli Manning has not been good since 2015. So Sterling Shepard doesn't have a choice. I mean, and Sterling Shepard was hurt a lot last year. He missed 5 games, I think. But look at he has nobody to throw him the ball. So it's difficult. You can watch Sterling. You can watch if you watch game film. Sterling Shepard's almost open almost on every play. Seriously, he's open on almost every play. All right, Astros on base hit. Safe. Astros go up 5-4. Carlos Correa with a huge hit right there. The game is in. It's in Houston. Well, if I was in the movie Saw with him, I wouldn't be able to do nothing because I'd be chained to the floor. Howdy, 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 howdy. What's up, Techie? How you doing, man? Yeah, Shepard was a great pick. Shepard was a very good pick. We just need a quarterback that can get Shepard the ball. That's what it is. We need a quarterback that can get Odell the ball. Yeah, and that's strange because Shepard never dropped passes at OU ever. That's why when Mayfield was on a board, I said if the Giants draft Baker Mayfield, then they can bomb me. We can reunite Mayfield and Shepard. And I would have been happy with Baker Mayfield. That's the quarterback I wanted. I mean, being an OU fan, I obviously wanted Mayfield, but I was like, Mayfield could be the future of the Giants. But he was gone. So we didn't have a chance, you know. That's what it is. So exactly, Cal. That's a good idea. I think that's what I would do. Well, that was my pick at the beginning, Faley. We'll see. This game is not as far from over. What's up, Michael? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stream it or not. There, Andrew. The game tomorrow is not a good one at all. I might just actually get some sleep for a change, but the Cardinals and Broncos are tomorrow, Techie. So not really a good game. I would do exactly what Callie said up there, William. I'd light them on fire to warm myself up. So yeah, McAdoo didn't. The only thing, listen, I did not have a problem with them sitting Eli Manning. I did not have a problem with it. I had a problem with them sitting him for Geno Smith. That was not a strike. I had a problem with them sitting him because we know what Geno Smith is. Geno Smith was not the future of the Giants. So why didn't we sit him for Davis Webb to see if Davis Webb could play? That was my biggest problem with benching Eli was bench him for somebody that may be the future. We don't know if Davis Webb is going to be. Davis Webb obviously doesn't have the talent, but at least see. I mean, the Giants even released Dante Dion today, as far as I'm pretty sure Dante Dion's going too. And I like Dante Dion. What up, Geomon? Yeah, Geno shattered Shaw Smith. Yeah, that would be something. That would be something. See, that's the other thing, man. I mean, well, Hollywood Brown going to go first round anyway, but see, the Giants could trade Beckham and get another first round pick or a first and second round pick and draft Hollywood Brown. And you can put Hollywood Brown on the other side of Sterling Shepard. I should stream the Lakers. I don't know anything about the Lakers though. Playboy. I don't know any. I know LeBron's on there. That's about it. And ball. I don't know anything about the Lakers. I don't watch basketball enough. I just watch the Knicks. And the Knicks look good tonight. I was happy about that. You know. Yeah, I agree with you, Tyler. I didn't like it either. I didn't understand it. I'm like, Dante Dion can play. Why the hell are we dumping him? You know. That may be true, Gio. That may be true. So I should stream a game of poker some night. That'd be pretty boring. That would be pretty boring. LeBron is better than Jordan. Nah, you didn't see Jordan play. If you saw Jordan play, you wouldn't say that. That's how I always know somebody never saw Jordan play when they say LeBron's better. That's how I know. I get into this with my brother-in-law all the time. He's like, I saw Jordan play. I'm like, dude, you were born in 84. So if you saw Jordan play and actually remember Jordan, it was probably right when he was retiring. And you probably saw him when he came back in late 95, early 96. That was not the Jordan I saw in 87, 88, 89, 90 when he was in his prime. Ridiculous. Yes, Lawrence Taylor is a Jordan of the NFL. Anthony Mason was my man, Mr. Cruz. I loved Anthony Mason. Always Jordan over LeBron. Always. You saw Jordan on the Classic. You got to watch. You had to have watched him play night in and night out to understand. Again, whoever just compared Dennis Green there is right. If you saw, it's like watching Lawrence Taylor play. If you were lucky enough to, and they played at the same time, and it's amazing. They were in their primes at the same time, Jordan and Taylor. If you watched those guys play, they were on a different planet than everybody else. I don't think LeBron is head and shoulders better than everybody else. I always say compare LeBron to Kobe. It's a better comparison. Jordan won 6 finals. Jordan won 6 finals MVPs. Jordan's Bulls never went to more than 6 games in any finals. And during all of this, Jordan, in his entire career, never, ever had a teammate average more than 20 points in any playoff series. LeBron had that a number of times. Jordan did not need to leave a team to go make another team better. When Jordan got to the Bulls, they were not good. Everyone says Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was a very good player. Jordan made Pippen what he was. Pippen went to the Rockets. He went to the Blazers. He was nothing. He was not the same player without Michael Jordan. So, yeah, exactly, Gio. I mean, just amazing. Amazing talent in the 80s. We grew up at a good time, and we saw some ridiculous players. I really like Nick Bosa. Yeah, I just LeBron had a lot of help. Today's NBA is stronger than what? I don't think you're talking about physicality, Chad, because there is no way the NBA is strong. Players are stronger now than they were in the 80s and 90s. It was playground ball back in the 80s and 90s. I mean, and one of the series, the Eastern Conference Finals, the Pistons and Celtics, I watched Robert Parrish punch Bill Laimbeer in the head. Seriously, punched him in the face. He punched him in the head and he punched him in the nose on a rebound. Not only did Robert Parrish not get a flagrant foul or a technical foul, he didn't even get a personal foul for that. That's the way they played back then. It is so soft. You can't hand check. And that's the other thing. When LeBron plays, you can't hand check. You can't hand check anymore. Jordan play, you can hand check all the time. You could hand check with two hands when Jordan played. Big difference. Trust me, big difference. But hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me if you haven't done so already. I appreciate you all hanging out with the dog, as I always do, man. I do. Because I just like talking to sports. That's what it's all about. And again, I'm not going to bash anyone for their opinion. People's opinion, they're just what it is. That's why sports are great, because you can make a lot of debates and you can make a lot of good arguments either way. So yeah, there's a lot of young guys in here, Gio, that aren't lucky enough to have seen all the stuff we've seen, but yeah, pretty much Clemson. It's just not the same. The big man's gone too. The centers don't even matter anymore. I was 8 when I started watching the Giants, and that was way back in 1984. Oh, you're definitely not the youngest, Clemson Jacob. Chad is younger. Playboy's younger. He should have caught that. Springer should have caught that. Playboy's only 19, I think, unless he turned 20. I can't remember if you had your birthday or not. Oh, my God, you're right, Mr. Cruz. Charles Oakley would have demolished these guys. Brandon Jacobs, Brandon Rogers ain't in here. He's like 14. There's a couple really young guys. I think Noah is 14. Well, he turned 19. I told you, there's a lot of young guys in here. A lot of young people. The youth. See what I mean? The youth is in the house. God almighty, you guys are young as hell. I would kill to be 26 again. We're all slowly dying, one day at a time. Look at this, 16, 20. I wish. It is a different era, that's for sure. Man, I got a kid older than most of you guys. It's crazy. I mean, I guess. It's true. Everyone that put the rage up there, except for the 26-year-old. Oh my God. You got to be kidding me. How are you letting a freaking 200 hitter beat you? This guy absolutely sucks. And he is just wearing out the Astros in this series. I think Jackie Bradley might have hit some of J.D. Martinez's steroids before this freaking game. Or this series. He's a terrible hitter. How are you letting him beat you? He only has 3 hits. He has 9 runs batted, and it's ridiculous. He's a guy in the Red Sox. He's a great fielder, and he hits about 200 with minimal power. Springer should have caught the damn ball, and that wouldn't have happened. I want to be immortal? No, I don't want to be immortal. What would I do? I'd get bored. Oh, man. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why James is still out there. Made no sense. You're a big Red Sox fan, Sandro? Do you know what's I'm not even going to put it in there. No, Porcello's not good. I'm glad you could admit that. Porcello's not a good pitcher. You're going to live into your 90s? I always say I'll probably live into my 90s because only the good die young. We all know that I'm bad dog, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, Sweet Carolina. That's I was gonna say, Techie. That was the best. That one person sitting there going, "Oh, I'm a huge Red Sox fan. I love that song, Sweet Carolina." Yeah, okay. You turned 21 in May. Nice. Yep, the beers, Jedi. You live to your 114. You got a long ways to go. The Knicks might actually win a championship by the time you pass away if you're going to live to 114. Yeah, being a vampire would suck, legitimately, like literally suck, because you have to suck blood in order to live. No, I'm a casual hockey fan. I do love playoff hockey, but I don't really regular season. I'm a Knicks guy. Like I watch the Knicks over the Rangers when the Rangers were televised here. The Rangers aren't even televised here anymore. I get the damn Sabres now, so I can't even watch the Rangers anymore. Hell no, G. I love the sun. Bring that sun out all the time. I'm Yankees, Sandro. Yankees, Giants, Knicks, Rangers. Yeah, well, I don't know. They look good tonight, Mr. Cruz. I said, is this the year we turn it around? Could the Knicks actually be good? All right, we'll switch, Gio. I'll move down to Florida. You come back upstate. You come upstate to New York. It was like 42 degrees here with rain today, or 45 with rain. You can have that crap. And the funny thing is, in the middle of the winter, I will kill for a 45-degree day in the middle of winter. Give me that 96. I'll take that all the time. My Super Bowl picks before the year started were Texans and Saints. So at least the Texans are turning around. The Saints still look good. Favorite Nick of all time? Patrick. Or John Starks. John Starks is my favorite player of all time. I loved John Starks. John Starks was my man. I loved John Starks. Absolutely loved him. I'd kill to be 30. I can't believe that the Astros have given this lead up twice now. Favorite, yeah. No, Willis Reed is way before my time. I'm not that old. If I saw Willis Reed play, I would have saw us win a championship. So. I would definitely take a Knicks dynasty over the Giants never losing to the Cowboys again. Championships are what it's all about. I wouldn't mind. I don't care. We lost to the Cowboys a few times. Just see a Knicks dynasty. I would kill to see a Knicks dynasty. I would love just to see us win one. The hell with a dynasty. Just give me one before I die, please. Favorite kicker of all time? Matt Barr. I'll never forget what Matt Barr did in that 1990 NFC Championship game. So Matt Barr, definitely my favorite kicker. There's no doubt about it. That's not even close. Matt Barr is my favorite kicker. Matt Barr was clutch for the Giants. I say the same thing, Mr. Cruz. I say it all the time. Olajuwon's stupid damn long fingers when Starks was absolutely on fire in that quarter, scored 16 points, caught the ball, square to shoulders, went up for the shot, it was going in, and Olajuwon had to get his damn fingertips on it. I swear to God we were winning that game if he doesn't touch that ball. 94 was good for the Rangers. 94 is a good year for New York. The Yankees had the best record in the American League before the strike. And then the Knicks and Rangers, both the Rangers won the Stanley Cup, and the Knicks went to, were within fingertips of winning the finals. Starks had a rough game 7. We all know that. He was over 10 from 3-point range, 2 for 18. He had a bad first game. He was 2 for 18 in the first game, too. And then he was on fire for the rest of the series. Derek Harper was very good. What's up, Ryder? How you doing, man? Should have played the Expos that year. 31 teams passing on Tom Brady more than once since he went in the 6th round. But, yeah, Mr. George. Starks was bad in Game 7. Pat Riley should have sat him down. Pat Riley has admitted that was his mistake. He should have sat him down, played Rolando Blackman, and let Stark – what's up, crazy dog? And let Starks get his head about him. But he didn't, and it cost us. Oh, yeah, I'm good, X-Rider. Just living the dream, baby. That's what we do. We're over the hump. A couple more days in this week. We are at the weekend. It should be great. Be relaxing Sunday. I don't have to scream at the TV on Sunday. Monday, we're saving that for Monday night. When we live stream the Giants and Falcons. What up, Killer Tapes? 8:18 West Coast time, Killer Tapes. You like Hubert Davis? Why? Were you a Carolina Are you a Tar Heel fan? Yeah, living the dream. That's what it is. Living the dream one nightmare at a time. That's how we say it. Yeah, thanks, Killer Tapes. Like I said earlier, it's a shame. It's really a shame I had to make that video today. I did not want it to have to come to that. But he had to push me a second time, and that was it. The first time, like I said, I did it discreetly and didn't put him on blast, but the second time, it's like, I mean, if this is what you want, then you're going to get it. So, scariest thing ever happened to me? I don't know. I got married. No, I don't know. I mean, nothing scary's ever really happened to me that I can think of. I mean, I remember when I was 5, I was like on a stairwell, and I was pulling these doors on a cabinet, and the whole cabinet fell down on top of me, and I went down the stairs with the cabinet on top of me. I don't really remember anything really scary happening to me. I really don't. All right, Andrew, take it easy, my man. Thanks for stopping in, man. Who was that? Who always yelling about, Killer? Wow, that's what this. Oh, I don't know what he's yelling about. I never do. That's just how he does his videos, I guess. Oh yeah, hey, it happens. 43 degrees and raining, or 10. That's about what it is here. The cabin thing's funny though. Like my mom obviously went crazy. She got scared. My dad just came down and just picked a whole damn thing up off me and threw it. So my dad was no joke. My dad was a big dude. My dad was a solid dude, So yeah, thank you, Tech. Yeah, I appreciate that. Again, I wish it didn't come to that. Yeah. Well, he insinuated he wasn't talking about me, but like I said, anybody that watches my videos and watches his videos knows damn well he was talking about me. Everything about that. You got it, because I did make a video discreetly about the whole Eli Manning thing and didn't say his name. And they said, you want to make a video about me? Say my name. That's directed at me. The whole comments on my videos, even my make videos, that's directed at me, because I commented on his last video after we lost and said, are you ready to be done with number 10 now? Can you see that he can't play anymore? Are we ready to move on? And then I made a video bashing Eli Manning, and then the WFAN thing. Who else listens to WFAN, talks about Eli Manning, comments on his page, and makes videos about Eli Manning? Who else does that? Nobody. Me. That's it. So That's all I'm saying about that. JD Martin. I haven't heard I look like so many people. I heard Vinny Testaverde tonight. Hey, the Dodgers are doing good, man. I'm surprised. That comeback in game 2 was huge for them. Hey, man, if you guys haven't, like I said, sub up the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button for me. I'll do a lot of live streams because, again, I just really like, hanging with you guys and talking sports. I think that's fun. Yeah, Testaverde, but like I said, the one guy I remember, somebody told me I look like Vince Ferragamo when he played for the Rams. And again, unless you're really freaking old, you don't know who the hell. I mean, Vince Ferragamo was even before my time. But I did go back. I mean, I know who he is because I have Super Bowl 14 on tape or on DVD. So I said, biggest bust of all time has got to be Jamarcus Russell. I don't think you can have a bigger, but he got paid so much money and never even played. So, we have Vince Ferragamo. That's what it is. Why aren't I talking about the game? It's a good question. Probably just because I'm just sitting here looking at the comments. And the game actually really ticked me off because the Astros have blown the lead twice in this game. Gee whiz. And it's ticking me off that the Astros bullpen can't hold the damn lead twice. That's probably why. And I'm also mad that Bregman, the crowd gets excited on a fly ball. I also really ticked off that Jello Mold Neck Joe West decided to call fan interference on Altuve's home run when Mookie Betts went up into the crowd and got interfered with when he's in the freaking stands, when the ball's in the stands. That's not fan interference. The fan didn't reach over the freaking fence and knock the ball away from Mookie Betts. The ball was not in the field of play. Therefore, there's no fan interference. But fat-ass Joe West wanted to call that just to give it to the damn Red Sox. So that's probably why I'm not talking about the game, because it's just ticking me off to no end. And I get ticked off enough with the damn Giants. That's probably why I'm not talking about the game. The game's aggravating me tonight. It really is. I've heard the Andy Pettit thing too. I have definitely heard Andy Pettit in my day, especially when I was younger, because Pettit's a little older than me, but I've definitely heard that one too. Oh, if he makes the catch, yes, it would have been an incredible catch. But again, there's no fan interference when a player goes into the stands. So that's why it made me mad. Yeah, so all New York teams are – well, the Jets aren't bad. And hey, the Knicks were good tonight. The Knicks aren't struggling. The Knicks are 1-0, baby. The Knicks are in first place. The Knicks have a perfect record. The Knicks look good tonight. The Knicks were fun to watch, especially that second quarter. That was amazing. I'm like, what the hell team am I watching? This is the Knicks. All right. So this is the man for Astros. And then he hits a weak grounder. George Springer's usually the clutch guy, man. Yeah, those are my favorite teams, gee whiz. The 90s Knicks, I love those guys to death. They beat the Hawks tonight. No, I didn't know the Knicks were going to the finals. But I told you, Techie, get on there because nobody's going to call you bandwagon fan rooting for the Knicks. Get on there now. Yeah, hell yeah, X-Rocker. We're going, man. That's my opinion on the Black Sox scandal 1919. I think that Shoeless Joe Jackson got screwed because I don't think Shoeless Joe Jackson – I think he should be in the Hall of Fame without a doubt. He's got the second highest career batting average or third highest career batting average of all time at 356. He's a bona fide Hall of Famer, and he was dyslexic and just kind of went along with what those guys said. But he hit 400 in the damn series, so Joe Jackson definitely wasn't part of that. Ripped. I mean, how hard can you hit the damn ball when it goes right to someone? And the Red Sox get all these freaking infield and blue pits. But 90s Knicks, they probably were the best teams not to win it all. I don't know. I think Houston's offense might have a field day against Jacksonville's defense with the way they've been playing. They've kind of got exposed a little bit here, a little bit. I agree with you, Gio. And I always say that I think once Pete Rose passes away, that they'll put him in the Hall of Fame posthumously because that's just what they do. Pete Rose is a Hall of Famer too. I don't care if the guy gambled on baseball when he was the manager of the Reds. The dude is the all-time hit leader. Put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame already. Seriously. Put him in the Hall of Fame. He belongs there. It's that simple. I have no idea, Faley, but I do know that Altuve rocked that ball, and it just hit into bad luck. You know? Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of rumors, X-Rider, about him coming to the Knicks. I would love to do it. Well, like I said, his opinion about Eli Manning is not why I got mad. It's not why I did that video. The whole reason I did that is because, number one, he's coming at me sideways, which I don't like. If you got a problem with me, like I said, you say bad dog. I got an issue with what you said. And I'm still going to respond, but I respect that a lot more than the way you did it. Number two, you're not going to tell Giants fans, not just me, but Giants fans in general who think that Eli Manning's done, you're not going to tell them you're not a fan because you don't like Eli. I don't like that. You can't tell people they're not fans because they don't agree with you. I don't like that. There's another guy, another Giants fan on my list that, you know, one of these days he's going to slip up and he's going to catch one from me too. Because there's just a couple guys that don't really like the way they treat other Giants fans. That's what makes me mad. It's one thing to come at me, fine. I don't like that either, but especially if you're my team, you know, if you're a Giants fan, you're going to come at me. I don't understand that. But you're not going to insult other Giants fans. I won't have it. I will not have somebody say, because there's a lot of guys that don't make videos that I'm going to stand up for and say, no, this is wrong. So what? They don't like Eli Manning anymore. They think Eli Manning's bad. Like I said, when he said if you don't like Eli Manning or think Eli Manning should be off this team, then donate your stuff to Goodwill. That didn't sit well with me at all. That's when I made the video about. I was discreet about it and just didn't mention his name. I didn't put him on blast. I just said, listen, just because we don't agree with you, don't mean we're not Giants fans. Don't mean we should give our stuff to Goodwill. I'm not going to have that. That's not the way it is. And I thought I was done. And lo and behold, then I watched the other video and I said, okay, well, now I don't have a choice. Yes, dude, this aggression we will not stand, man. The rug really tied the room together, dude. Giomon did the unboxing of The Big Lebowski today, and I had to Shomer Shabbos. What a great movie that is. So stupid and so brilliant at the same time, man. It really is. It's funny as hell. I think my favorite part in that movie is when the dude is smoking and he goes to flick it out the window and the window's closed. So it ends up, the smoke ends up on his lap and he starts dumping the beer on it and crashes the car. I think that was, I think I had tears in my eyes during that scene. That was funny. That was good. I liked that though, Gio. I like that. Yeah, make me ambassador. Listen, somebody donated to the Bad Dog campaign for President of the United States. Oh, it was my man 007. He's not in here tonight. That one made me laugh. I got through about 2 minutes of Superbad and said this movie sucked. I do not like comedies, Clemson. I really do not like comedies. I do not find them funny. Big Lebowski was funny. You know. The Rock, Jesus. Is that the one, Xavier, that got taken down? Was it that one where he wiped his ass with the beanie? Is that the one? I didn't know what happened. I just saw it today. I saw today that people said it was done. But I don't understand because he twerked on camera when it, showing his bare ass, and that didn't get taken down. Favorite horror movie ever is the original Halloween. Trying to look at JD Martinez. I mean, I guess I can see that a little bit. Somebody told me I look like Neil Walker. One of these streams. Nah, the Giants wouldn't sign Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's too old, man. You know. Oh, thank you, Phantom. I appreciate it. And again, as I've said a number of times, I really appreciate all you guys supporting that video. I really do. But again, as I said before, Phantom, it's a shame that I had to make it. I said it right when I started the video. That it was a shame I had to make it because I don't like going after other Giants fans. I don't want to do that. But again, it was the second time he sideswiped me, and I'm like, you're not going to do this to me. I'm not going to be disrespected as a Giants fan because I don't agree with somebody. It's not going to happen. And I'm not going to allow somebody to disrespect other Giants fans that disagree. It's not happening. I didn't start it. I didn't go after him because he loves Eli Manning. I didn't say, you're wrong. You're not a fan. You don't understand. I didn't say anything. I just didn't care. I didn't even comment on his page about you're wrong. Nothing. He came out with a video saying people need to donate their stuff to Goodwill. And I was like, no. And then I did it discreetly. And then I got this other video. I said, to hell with this. I have to defend myself. It's all it was. No, I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to attack him personally because it's not like I dislike the guy at all. I just don't like the way I don't like those videos about me, the way he did it. I feel it's disrespectful to me. I feel it's disrespectful to other Giants fans. And I just wasn't going to put up with it. And I'm not the guy to test because if you cross me, I'm going to go after you. And that's unfortunate. I'm going to stand up for myself. That's like Nitro Freak said. I'm going to I don't care who you are. If you come after me, I'm going to stand up for myself. Especially if you're a fan of the team I'm a fan of, and you're going to question my fanhood. Me, wrong guy to question a fanhood about. Wrong guy. That's a mistake. Don't ever question my damn fanhood. Most of you guys in here watch my live streams when I watch the Giants. You know how intense and passionate and emotional I get watching them. So anybody that watches my live stream when I do the Giants, anyone that watches my live stream Giants games, I don't think any of them will ever question my fanhood. They might question my sanity, which I understand, but they will not question my fanhood when it comes to the Giants at all. So I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know. Honestly, I'm not going to say that he's an EDP wannabe because he's been around before EDP, and he's always been the same guy on camera. He hasn't changed. He's always been the same guy. So I won't say that he's trying to be EDP because he was here long before EDP. And honestly, he's kind of always been the same. So I wouldn't say he's trying to be an EDP guy. Eli's going to the Hall of Fame, and Eli's going first ballot. I think he's going first ballot. I've said this before. He's a two-time Super Bowl MVP. He's 7th all-time in passing yards. He's 7th all-time in touchdown passes. And his last name is Manning. That's the whole thing, West Coast. He's got the numbers. He's got the hardware. And remember, the NFL is politics. It's all politics. It's a business. Eli's last name is Manning. The Mannings are very important to the NFL. Eli Manning does a lot for charity. Eli Manning is a stand-up guy. He's a great human being. He's a humanitarian. He's won NFL Man of the Year. He split it with Fitzgerald, but he still won it. He's been nominated for it a number of times. He doesn't do anything wrong. You got to understand that's the type of guy they want to put in Canton. And that's why I think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's really what I think. And not only because I wouldn't say that he hasn't played like a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's played like a Hall of Famer, not a first ballot Hall of Famer. But I think his last name is what gets him into the Hall of Fame earlier than it would be if his last name was Johnson. You know what I mean? So. She has been shown before. Oh, yeah. Oh, Gio, I got the Giants thing right there. See that? That's my Giants light right there. Remember? Yes, Eli Manning won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. He did. You know. Yeah, he did a video. Gio Mono, remember this video. It was called Jersey Girl. And this was, how long ago was that, Gio? Was that 2009? When did he do that video? It was 9 or 10 years ago. And she was on there. And the only reason I know that was her is because the voice. I recognized the voice. So he did show her on there. And it didn't stay up long, but it was on there. But I do, yeah, late 08. Okay. But I remember him showing her on there. Then I remember him showing that video, and I remember J-Wad just making fun of her appearance, because that's what J-Wad did. J-Wad was an artist when it came to trash talking. You want to talk about trash talkers that I really, truly miss? I really miss J-Wad. J-Wad was one of the best. J-Wad was an absolute legend with TT. Him and New York Giant Pride were my guys. I mean, when they made videos, I can't wait to watch this. I could not wait. Yes, Elijah Nelson Manning. Oh, he's showing us. I'm talking about with his wife. He showed a long time ago, but yes, he's showing his daughter. His daughter's adorable. I mean, I'm not going to knock the man. Listen, I'm not going to knock the man personally. I'm not going to knock his fans. His family got nothing to do with this. My whole issue was with the videos he made about me. He didn't want to come out and just say it's about me, which made me even more mad than if he would have just said this. If he would have just said, "Bad Dog, this is you for you," or I don't know, whatever. Obviously, I still would have responded. But I just don't understand how you can come on a video and scream if you're going to make a video about Pizzle, say my name, when this guy doesn't say anyone's name. You don't have the guts to just come out and go, "Bad Dog, you're not a fan," whatever. So, New York Giant Pride was my favorite, Mr. Cruz. Bones does not really make videos. He did do a live stream recently. It was called Catching Up with Bones. He's actually under Michael L now, Techie. That's his screen name. He's Michael L. I don't know if he's going to come back and do videos, but he did do one recently. A little live stream was like 20 minutes long. The TTC just fell apart, Dennis. J-Wad, I don't know. J-Wad got married. And I don't know. New York Giant Pride ended up with a great job. He produces and directs and writes. Pride has a real job. So Pride's made the big time with that stuff. So, that's why he's not around. Yeah, J-Wad was awesome, Robbie. He definitely was one of the best. Big reason. Wow. A big reason that I even started doing the videos was because of J-Wad. I've never met Cop in person. I was supposed to. I was supposed to. Cop Pizzle was supposed to come up to training camp in 2009. But he didn't get up there. I met Mythos. I met Stacks. Unless you were Unless you're way back when, you wouldn't know who Stacks 97 was. I met Mythos. I met his kid Tyler. Met Stacks. We met him at training camp. And then when I went to Baltimore on business, I met New York Giant Pride. And I pretty much drank the night away with New York Giant Pride. So that was fun, meeting him. That was pretty cool. Those are really the only guys that I've met from the TTC or whatever, were those guys. Boss, I think it was Boss Dog Xavier. Boss Dog was a really good Browns. Yeah. Yeah, and what happened? What was that video about, Geomon? Do you remember who that video was about in the street? Do you remember? Do you happen to remember who that was when I had to come out and defend myself 6 months after the fact? Did I mention it in the video today? Because the dude wanted to spread rumors about me when I wasn't around? I had to defend myself again. Do you see a pattern here? Yes, I do. That's my point. That's my point today, too. When I said, I think he's always had an issue with me. Listen, this is, I can be totally wrong on this. So I'm not going to, if I'm talking to media, I'm not going to say print that. In 2007, I was a typer. I'll give you a little backstory about this whole video today and some of the things I said, okay? Because a lot of you guys probably weren't around back then. In 2007, I found the TTC. I found Cop Pizzle. I found Mythos. I found Nicole PT. I found Bobby Osoko. I found Little 30. I found Schlep. Actually, I found this before Schlep even started making videos. And Key Box and Pedisons. So they made videos. I just typed. Capizzle was the guy. Even though this was Mythos' baby, the Giants Mafia, Cop was the guy people tuned in to see. He was. Okay, he was the alpha male of the Giants Mafia. He was the Odell Beckham of the Giants Mafia. He was this young superstar that people wanted to watch and tune into. He was very entertaining, and they wanted to watch him. And he had that run, and then they won the Super Bowl. And again, this just made him bang. He's big time in the Giants, right? He was the guy. He was the best. He was the most entertaining. He was whatever. People wanted to tune in to watch him. Well, 2008 came along, and I started doing videos. Okay? All of a sudden, a little bit of that limelight started to go away from him because people saw me trash talk, especially when I went after the Cowboys that first hate week, and I ripped J-Watt because nobody could do that to J-Watt. Nobody. And it wasn't just J-Watt. I tore Ficolette apart, which I did on a regular basis. I tore Halen apart. I tore Big Daddy Caesar apart. I tore every one of these guys apart. So some of that spotlight started to come towards me, and I equated to this. I equated him to Odell Beckham and me being Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley takes that ball 50 yards for a touchdown, and instead of being happy about it, there goes Odell Beckham headbutting and screaming at the cooling fan. That's what I equated to. I always feel like he got mad because people watch him. I can't even explain it because he's never been one to promote other people's channels. He would talk about the Giants Mafia, but he would never say, shout out to Geomon, go check out his channel. Shout out to Bad Dog. Shout out to Pride. Shout out to Terrorbelly. Shout out to Bones. He wasn't the type of guy to do that. Just wouldn't do it. So it's almost like he didn't want anybody to go check out other Giants video makers. So I always equated it to the fact that I became very popular very quickly, and it seemed to bother him for whatever reason. And then I leave. I leave the TTC. I stop making videos. My channel got hacked is what happened a couple times. And then I lost my videos. Like, the hell with this. And I had other things going on. And I was just done with it. And then 3 months later, here comes this video about me from him. And he spread rumors about me when I'm not even around to defend myself. So that agitated me a lot. And when I met Pride in the Street, I said, let's do it. Let's go. I'm ready to make a video about it. So when I came back, things have been cool for years. I don't have a problem with him. I don't say nothing about him. I don't insult him. I don't make fun of his video. Listen, that whole thing about him gambling the money away, I knew that was an act, okay? I knew that wasn't real. When I watched that live stream when he said, I can't go home, she's going to divorce me, I lost it all, I knew that was BS, okay? I knew that wasn't real. I didn't blow up his spot. I didn't say you're full of crap. I didn't say nothing, especially when he made the video after that showing $1,000 and saying everything's good now. Because come on, you blew your house, but you got it back with $1,000. Come on. I said nothing about it. I just let him do his thing. But he won't let me do mine. And that's what I took umbrage with today. So that's all. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what possessed him to do this time. I don't know, because I don't know what he thinks about when he does his videos. I really don't. But that, like I said, it just, to me, it was disrespectful, and I wasn't going to stand for it. I mean, that's all it is. That's all it was. But like I said, I don't think anyone that watched my video today can ever question my fanhood. And when people are saying that's one of the best football videos I've ever seen, this is what a real fan is. And you guys have followed me for a long time. So when people are saying this is one of your best videos, that was from the heart. That's real. And like I said, that is me. I am a passionate guy. My videos are passionate. They're raw emotion. They're just what I think about the Giants. I don't insult other Giants fans for disagreeing with me. I have my Cruz on 26 is not, I don't think he's in the stream anymore. But my God, ask him. I mean, him and I disagree. And he'll tell you, I stood up for Eli Manning forever. He would disagree with me, and I'd say, nah, you're wrong, Cruz. You're wrong. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Give Eli a chance. He's got no line. He's got no receivers. Give Eli a chance. Give Eli a chance. Ask him. Maybe like, dog, you're wrong. Eli's done. Eli's done. He's been saying for 2 years, dog, Eli's done. He's done. He sucks. We need a quarterback. Should have drafted a quarterback. Ask him. But I never said, dude, you suck. You're not a fan. You don't like it. You're not a fan. I never said that to him. I just said, okay, we're going to agree to disagree. That's all it is. So, yeah, I'm with you, Gio. I can't. Last year I gave him a pass because we were so injured. But we're 1-5 with one of the most talented running backs in the league and one of the most talented receivers. How is that possible? If we were losing games 38-34, 41-38, like we were in 2015, I could say, okay, it's the defense's fault. So, J-Watt was good. J-Watt was good. We do have a weak offensive line. So does Seattle. Seattle seems to be able to score. I looked it up. The Giants' offensive line on pass rushing or on pass blocking is 24th. That's not great, but it's certainly not the worst in the league. They're 7th in run blocking, but they're ranked 24th in pass blocking. So it's not terrible. Eli Manning has the 4th lowest yards per air yards per attempt, meaning how far the ball travels before it hits its intended receiver. And he's also the 2nd worst in the league at throwing the ball in the air behind the sticks on third down. I looked up some weird statistics today, and it just speaks to everything I said, man. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Jay would always get on the typers. The typer trolls, man. The typer trolls. Yeah, I tell you, Longhorns, it's just crazy. I mean, some guys just get like Simas takes a lot of abuse because he just calls the way it is. J-Wan Cattle Dog, I remember that one. Listen, I still go back and watch some of J-Wad's old videos because they're just hilarious. All right, William, take it easy, brother. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping in, man. Much appreciated. You know. I hear you. I hear you, Afghanistan. I do, man. I know you do, Nitro. Everyone that's not a Giants fan hopes he does. I'm hoping it's 5 games and go. That's what I'm hoping for. 5 games. All right, David, take it easy. Thanks for stopping in, man. Always appreciated. He did shy away from hits. Cruz, it's just worse than ever now. Like he did before, but it is like it's like he waits 3 seconds and says, "Up, I'm done," and he goes down. I know people ask me all the time about like Pat Shermer. I don't think Shermer's had enough time to coach this team. This team still has a lot of holes in it. We release Eli Manning next year. We save $17 million on cap space. We lose that $15 million cap on JPP. That's $32 million in cap space we got right there. We still need a cornerback. We need a safety. We could use another linebacker. We need a quarterback. We can draft a quarterback and shore up the right side of the offensive line with the draft and with free agency. You can find yourself a corner and a safety. So, you know, it is what it is. So that's fine. I don't really care. But that's how we get this team back in order. Shore up the right side of the line. Get a young quarterback in here that's mobile, that can move out of the play. You don't even need to scramble. Just move around. Eli never scrambled, but Eli could be elusive. Eli could step up in the pocket. Eli could make guys miss and make the throw down the field. He don't do it anymore. It's like he feels the pressure. I'm going down. Or he holds on to the ball too long and doesn't feel the rush coming anymore. I just feel like he's lost it. He's never been able to see that damn linebacker underneath cover. Never. He's never been able to see that guy. So, but whatever. You know, that is what it is. But to me, I don't think the Giants will re-sign. I think the Giants are going to cut Eli Manning and release him, and they're going to save all that cap space, and they're going to get cap space in JPP. You build the right side of your line. You get a young quarterback. And you move forward. It just has to be. It has to be what it is. We've lost 19 of our last 23 games. Something needs to change. Something needs to change. There's too much talent on this team to lose 19 out of 23 games. It's just there's too damn much talent. You can't be losing when you have a Barkley and you have a Beckham. You have to be able to score. You have to. So I didn't see him in my live stream. But thanks, you see Jaguar. I mean, like I said, dude, it's the team before the players for me. You know how my team win? I don't. I mean, doesn't mean I don't appreciate what they've done for the team, but going forward, I mean, I don't care. I mean, that's the whole thing. Going forward, we need guys that can help us win. I love Eli Manning. I love what he's done for this, but it's done. And this is the first year that I've said this. I've always stuck up for him. You know what I mean? UCF, I've always stuck up for Eli Manning. Ask anybody that knows me. Always stuck up for Eli. But this year, it is proof that he is the problem. Last year, we had so many injuries. I said, I give him a pass. I'll let him go. He had a bad 2016. I chalked it up to Ben McAdoo. I chalked it up to just bad play call. I chalked it up to a lot of things. And then last year, all those injuries, I said, okay, I'm going to give him one more chance. If we can't win with a healthy Beckham and a healthy Shepard and a Saquon Barkley, and it's not even that we're losing 41-38 or 45-42. We can't play offense. And he's the constant. So, but oh my God, I was so happy that Mike Stoops is out of there. Yes. I was so happy. That's the best thing that happened. Oh, yeah, Benny. I mean, listen, like I said, and I said this earlier in the stream, Eli's a consummate professional, class act, first ballot Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Man of the Year, does a lot of charitable work. The guy's an awesome guy, but he's not an awesome quarterback anymore. And it's time to sever ties with the guy. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I've stated my piece on this so many times, and this is the year that it's just like, he can't play anymore. Sorry. It's over. It is what it is. I try to be. I mean, that's the whole thing. And I love my team. I love the Giants. I have loved the Giants since 1984. But I try to be as honest as I can with this team. I try to assess it as unbiasedly as I can. I don't blow my players up. I don't hype my players up. And when my players are screwing up, I call them out. And it's just what I see. It's just my opinion. And it always will be. But because other people have differing opinions than mine, I certainly don't insult them as fans. I would never do that. It's 7-5, Jedi. It's 7-5 Boston. But you guys have it, man. Oh, you're welcome for You're welcome for Stoops. You guys won that game because of Stoops, Longhorns. He does. You're right, Fei Lee. It's disappointing because I actually thought Houston's pitching would do something. Houston's pitching has been mediocre. So, yeah, you can't fall in love with a player. Saquon Barkley is very special. He is a very special player, Ed. Definitely. And that's why I said earlier in the stream that I think Saquon Barkley is a top 5 running back in this league already. And I said, if you know me, I'm not hyping my guy up. That's exactly how I feel. Because if he wasn't good, or I thought he was not as good as the number 2, I would say it. But he is that special. That kid can play football. I wanted him to be a Giant. I know what he did at Penn State. I could have never even imagined in my wildest dreams that he would be as good as he is. He is a special talent, that kid. And not only that, that guy has the right attitude. Finally, Houston gets a freaking blooper base hit. He has the right attitude. He's very humble. He has the right attitude. He's very humble. And, like he said, they asked him about his stats. He said, I don't care. I don't care about my stats. We lost. I don't care about my stats. That's the guys I want on this team. I want guys that want to win no matter what happens. If Saquon Barkley, he's the type of guy who gets 8 yards and they win, he ain't going to care. And he's the guy that if he gets 229 total yards from scrimmage, like he did against the Eagles and they lose, he only going to care about losing. He don't care about his stats. And I missed him. I did not even see him in the stream at all. I missed him. Where is he still here? Got something to say to me? I'm right here. I'm looking right at you, Bogombo. How'd you lose a PBR? Oh, somebody timed him out. I didn't even see that. Yeah, the Barkley screen, the 9-yard run, it was all really good, man. Oh, man. That's alcohol abuse, Techie. You can't be doing that. Oh, man, I missed it. I didn't even see it. I don't even see this. Where the hell did I miss it? It's him. Oh, I see him timed out there. Oh. Oh, I got you. I see what it says. I don't think that's the real Cop Pizzle. I see it. I saw it now. Was that really him? I can't check if see if the channels are really them or not. But oh, okay, maybe it was him. uh, but all right, all good. I hope he heard it all because I got nothing to hide. Damn, what? Very interesting. He couldn't stay away. Yeah, he probably been in here for a while. But again, I got nothing to hide, so obviously I don't. I don't care. I don't care. Like I said today, I got no problem saying your name. I'll come right out and say it. Hit that thumbs up for me, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button for me if you haven't done so already. What's up, David? How you doing? See, I did what was good for business today. It's not meant to be good for business. I'm not trying to be good for business. All I'm doing is stating my piece about the way I feel about my team. Plain and simple. As I said, I don't dislike you. I don't have a problem with you as a person. I'm not going to insult you as a person. But questioning my fanhood, that's not good for business. That's not good for business. I don't like that. That's all. Like I said, I'm done with it. I moved on. I don't really care anymore. But I don't care who you are. That's not going to fly with me. I already let it out. I already did. Like I said, question of my fanhood, not going to fly with me. I've been a fan too long. And I put too much emotion and passion into I put too much into this team to have that questioned. So he's not happy about that pop-up. I can't believe the Red Sox are about to go up 3-1 in this series. I can't believe this crap. I really can't, man. Oh, but you did, sir. Remember, let me refresh your memory. If you don't believe in Eli Manning, if you're not on board with Eli Manning, you might as well take your Giants gear and give it to Goodwill. To me, that sounds like you're questioning fanhood. That's what it sounds like to me. In other words, if you don't believe in Eli Manning, if you think he's done, if you think his career is over, then you're not a fan. So get rid of your crap and give it to somebody that's going to root for Eli Manning. That's what I took out of it. So if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But that's what I got out of that. Should we start Loletta on Monday night? I'm not even talking about this. Year is over. We're 1-5. Should we start him? I think we should take a look at him eventually. 1-5, 1-7. What the hell is the difference? I just don't understand. I'll ask you this, Cop. I don't understand what you see in Eli Manning. Tell me what you see in him. Tell me why you believe he can still play. I don't know. Does he? We haven't seen anyone else behind center. Geno Smith played pretty good against the Raiders. And Geno Smith ain't even good. But he fumbled inside the 10-yard line, which absolutely killed us. Or he turned the ball over inside the 9-yard. I can't remember if it was a pick or a fumble, but that was terrible. But we played decently with him there. So I don't know if he gives us the best chance to win. I wasn't even talking about this year anyway. I was talking about moving forward, which is when the first time when I kept mentioning Justin Herbert and drafting top 5, and you said people are saying you want us to tank and you're rooting against Eli Manning so we can get Justin Herbert. That's not what I said at all. Not at all. I said we're going to end up drafting top 5, and when we do, we should take a shot at our Justin Herbert. Kyle Loletta is obviously not the answer. It's not going to be a 4th-round pick, but unlike they did with Davis Webb last year when we were 2-11 and they sat Eli Manning and his streak was over, we should have at least saw what we had in Davis Webb. There was no reason to put Eli Manning back in there. There wasn't. And if we end up going 1-7 before the bye, which is a good possibility, what do we have to lose? He gives us the best chance to win, and we're 1-5. We're not winning with him. Not. And again, this is the First year. He played better than Eli did last year. Eli had one really good game against the Eagles. He was amazing against the Eagles. I don't know where that came from. Just like this year. His game against the Texans, he was phenomenal. Where the hell is that Eli Manning? Where is that Eli Manning? Where's the Eli Manning that played against Houston? Why can't he play like that every week? Where's the Eli Manning in the fourth quarter against the Panthers? Why do we see flashes of this guy from years ago, and then all of a sudden against the Eagles, he looks completely lost? I don't get it. He's too inconsistent. He holds on to the ball too long. Even his completions are bad completions. He throws the ball behind guys on slants. He throws it over their heads on slants. He don't lead them anymore. They play cover 2 because he can't hit the soft spot in the 15 yards down the field. That's why every team plays a cover 2, and we can't beat it because he can't throw the way he used to. Listen, Evan Engram is not a big part of this team. Evan Engram drops so many passes. Evan Engram does not block on the line of scrimmage. I'd rather play Rhett Ellison, to be honest with you. Shepard is a number 2. Sterling Shepard every play. He needs to catch the ball. He drops a little too many passes. He didn't do that at OU. But if you watch, he's open on almost every play when he's single covered. And Odell Beckham is open on a lot of plays, even when he's double covered. What do I want from Eli? Well, how come he could do it against the Saints? Or not the Panthers. How was he able to locate guys down the field against the Panthers? Why was he able to go 25 or 29 for 297 and 2 touchdowns against the Texans? Why is it there some days with the same offensive line and the same players, and other days it isn't? Why is he throwing the ball right in front of him with a linebacker covering the guy? Why is he throwing that pass into double coverage? Why is he forcing the ball? Why is he not going through his progressions? Why is he so quick to check it down? Other teams have worse offensive lines than us, believe it or not. And he's not pressure on every play. He's not. He has to make the throws when he can make the throws, and he's not making the throws. That doesn't help. That's not good for business, as you would say. It's just not. Okay? It just isn't. I don't believe he can play anymore. We're stuck with him. But next year, we can save $17 million by releasing him. Do you want another year of this? Do you want another year of 1-5, 2-9, 4-12? I don't. I don't want that. I don't want that for Eli. I don't want it for the Giants. That's all. Live in October. We're 1-5. I'm living in October too. And I live it every week. Trust me when I tell you. People in here, they'll tell you. I live it, breathe it, sleep it every week with the Giants. I put every bit of my heart, soul, and passion into that team every game. Every game. Pretty much everyone in here is seeing how I am when I watch the Giants. That's not an act. That's how I am. I love this damn team. I'm sick of them losing. We've lost 19 of 23 games. I'm sick of it. Something has to change. If that's Eli, then it's Eli. I want to see what we can do without Eli. To me, we're a long ways off. We can't score. As I said, you mentioned in your video, if the Giants would have won a couple games, it would have went away. No, it'll go away when Eli Manning plays 3 or 4 really good games in a row. If he shows he can still play, even if we lose, the criticism of him will go away. That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, that's honestly what it is. He has to show that he can still do it. That game against Houston, I loved it. I was hoping he turned a corner. Then we went in and played the Saints, and he was complete garbage again. Then for most of the Panthers game, he wasn't good. Second half, all of a sudden, there he goes. But the horrible interception we were down 2016 where he just faked it to Barkley, turned and threw it blindly to a spot into double coverage and got picked up. You can't have that. Turnovers in big spots, man. This is what this guy's been doing, man. And he's just inaccurate. Even on his completions, he's inaccurate. Well, you can say they weren't addressed to me, but there is way, way, way too many things in common with the things that I said. Because I don't know another Giants video maker that makes videos about Eli Manning, ripping them, and comments on your videos, ripping them. I don't know, and especially one that listens to WFAN. I mean, who are you talking about? You, like I said in the video, you say my name. If you're making a video about me, which I did, I mean, that's what you wanted, so I did. So you don't say a name. So we have no idea who you are talking about. I'm not on Twitter. You said they make videos. You say they comment on your videos. That's got nothing to do with Twitter. You said they comment on my videos. They may even make videos. That's what you said. You didn't say anything about Twitter, because if it was about Twitter, then I know it ain't about me because I'm not on Twitter. Just that's all. So I mean, there's no other Giants fan as vocal as I am that comments on your videos and listens to WFAN. It's not hard to put the pieces together. It's not. I didn't say that you have to, dude. Listen, you can say what you want. I'm pretty sure people that watched your videos and have listened to mine are going to put that together. And you can say it's not about me, but it certainly sounds like it is about me. Both times that it's happened. There's too many similarities when you're talking about the tanking, the Justin Herbert. It's everything that I said is what you talk about in your videos. And again, talking to me or not talking to me, regardless, when you say, Giants fans, if you're not on board with Eli Manning, give your stuff to Goodwill, that's not going to sit well with me anyway, because I don't believe in Eli Manning. So that is at me, whether it's directed directly to me or not, it is at me. So that's all I'm saying. And again, I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with you, but I had a problem with those videos. So that's why that came out today. And as I said at the beginning, it was unfortunate that I had to do that. But I'm standing up for myself. And again, you didn't mention a name. But it certainly seemed like that was directed at me, because there's just nobody else that does the things I do. Not on YouTube. Not for all the things you said. There's nobody that comments about, makes videos about Eli Manning, comments on your page about Eli Manning, and listens to WFAN. It's just not. It's not. Not. No, don't put him in timeout, Brandon. He's fine. You don't need to put him in timeout ever. I'm not even Dick, I'm not even saying Benjamin, everything will go away. All I'm saying is we have lost 19 out of 23, our last 23 games. That is not good. We lost that game in the playoffs to Green Bay, which certainly had nothing to do with Eli Manning. Definitely didn't. Never blamed him for that. Last year, I gave him even though he was terrible in 2006, he was not a good quarterback in 2016. And anybody that watched those games knows he wasn't a good quarterback in 2016. I mean, listen, our offense had not scored 30 points in over 2 years until the Carolina Panthers game. Okay, that's really all you need to know. I don't have that number anymore. I don't have that number anymore. So if you texted me, you texted somebody else. And would you text me before the video or after it? Listen, Cop, like I said, I'm moving on from it. All right. I said what I had to say. You can respond to me, not respond to me. I don't care. I'm past it. It's over. I've spoken my piece on it. All right. I'm moving on. I'm going to continue to say I don't want Eli Manning anymore. I'm going to continue to say we need to draft a quarterback and we need somebody else in here until he proves me wrong. Until he can come out here and show that he still has it, I'm going to criticize him. I am no different than any other Giants fan that watches him every week. I'm no different than the New York media. I'm no different than the talk shows here. I'm no different. I'm a New York fan. We are harsh here. This is how it is. We are harsh, but we are fair. You play well for us, we love you. You play bad for us, you are going to hear it. It's just how it is. I never got a text 2 weeks ago from you. I didn't get it. I didn't get your text. Otherwise, I would have texted you back because I don't even remember. I thought this happened long before or long after 2 weeks ago. But like I said, dude, I'm done with it. It's over. It's past. Can't change it. I said what I said. I'm not going to apologize for what I said because those are my real feelings. I don't apologize for being real. That's simple. I said, you personally, I don't have a problem with you. Just had a problem with those videos. That's simple. That's all it is. And again, you can say they're not about me, but when you don't lend a name to who you're talking about, and I start putting things together, and like I said, I'm not the only one that sees this, by the way. There's a bunch of other people that say he's talking about you. Well, okay. Then you don't need to care what other Giants fans do. Most of the time, I don't care what you do. But when you involve me in your videos, then I'm going to care. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you involve me in your videos, then question my fanhood or tell me I need to give my gear to Goodwill because I don't believe in Eli Manning anymore or don't appreciate him anymore or just going to discard him like he's garbage because he can't play anymore like he did 10 years ago, I'm going to take offense to that. So, but that's funny, Cop. You see, so I don't say name. So let me ask you this. So when you scream in your video, you're going to make a video about Cop Pizzle, say my name. So how come when you're making a video about somebody or some people, you don't say their name? Doesn't that seem a little hypocritical? You can make a video about me and say my name, but if I'm going to make a video about you, I'm going to not say your name. Oh, because it's fun. Okay. Well, it's fun for me too. But like I said, my fan who gets questioned by another Giants fan, not fun. That's going to make me mad. That's all it's going to do. It's going to piss me off. That's all that did. Just like this stupid game is. I know I'll be all right. I'm always all right. Always. Yeah, freaking Red Sox is right. I can't believe this, man. I thought the Astros pitching, the Yankee pitching actually ended up being better than the Astro pitching, which is crazy to me. That's nuts. I can't believe that, to be honest with you. I'm sitting here saying, oh, the Astros are going to the World Series. The Astros have great pitching. They have the best starting pitching in baseball. And then they come in here and they lay an egg and can't hold the lead at all. So it's ridiculous. I just this I can't believe this. I cannot believe the Red Sox are going to go to the damn World Series again. Sleet is something else. Sleet loves Cop Pizzle, by the way. Loves Cop Pizzle. Dodgers and Red Sox. Well, Dodgers are up. They have 3. I thought they were. Yeah, it's 3-1. Who's winning the East? I picked the Eagles before the beginning of the year. I'd have to stick with the Eagles. Yeah, the Knicks. The Knicks look great tonight. The Knicks made me happy tonight for a change. A lot of people love the Skins, which is crazy. Playboy picked them to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, well, sometimes, NYG Joe, sometimes you have to say things to convince yourself, I guess. But do you want to talk about someone that loves him, some Cop Pizzle? Sleeta loves him some Cop Pizzle. Loves him. Loves him. Yeah. I hear you, Gio. What in the hell is going on here? 9:23 West Coast. Wow, is it that late? I think it is about time for my old ass to go to sleep because my kid's probably going to wake up in the middle of the night. I'm going to have to give him milk. So, with that said, thanks for joining the stream. As always, guys, tomorrow night, that game just sucks tomorrow night. That is such a bad game tomorrow night. I don't think I can do the game tomorrow night. I just don't think I can do Broncos Cardinals. I really don't. But I always appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. So y'all have a good night. Maybe tomorrow, play it by ear, I guess. I don't know. So y'all have a good night. It's Bad Dog. I'm out. Peace.